Hi, good afternoon. Quickly, would you like to see Nigeria become one of the greatest countries in the 21st century in your lifetime? Well, if your answer is yes, so is mine. And we are actually on a mission to actually do this and see if we're actually gonna actually realize this. So the simple question is, how do we tend to do this? Well, we tend to do this by actually placing a bet on the younger minds. These minds, if actually well equipped for the next future, would actually lead us to the place where we actually want to be. So the currency of the next generation is actually how prepared the younger minds are towards what is actually coming. Myself and my team put up this initiative, 12 Miles Coding and Robotics for schools, for them to actually um, give much more knowledge to the age group between 6 to 18 and prepare them for the nearest future. So 50% of my team comprises of my colleagues from the National Youth Service Corps, where we met in 2021 in Cross River. Why we conceived this idea to help Nigeria become one of the greatest countries in the 21st century by making it being driven by the young minds, we realize that we are not actually the first to try to teach these necessary skills to these young minds. There are people who have actually dared to solve this before us and realize that they are actually on the online spaces, most of them. And the closest were in the cities. They have a touch point center where a training center where they actually train the young adults on this. And realized that the most difficult part of actualizing this was getting access to those in the rural settings. Seems geographically disadvantaged when it comes to getting quality education compared to those in the cities. So we saw that as an opportunity, although it seems like an obstacle. So that's why we felt that starting from the hardest part would actually be the best. So we went and we started from the rural, and we have made the rural our own little monopoly in a sense. So for now, what we actually do is we onboard schools in the rural, and so far we've actually onboarded 3 schools in 2 different local governments in the rural region. I've trained over 400 students, and just a little success of ours. Um, Last month, two of our students successfully won the state finals in the national jet competition, and that's a very big plus to us because they actually represented the entire state in Abuja last month. And although we didn't win the national finals, but for the fact that a school from the rural could actually outsmart could actually come that far, we actually give ourselves a plus. So that's one of our successes. We've trained 400, and we've won the state finals.